Hello and welcome to Mystic Musings. I am your host, Cindy Van Arnhem, possibilitarian and master numerologist, absolutely passionate about helping healers, coaches, and spiritual teachers shift from survival mode to thrival mode. And every afternoon, I like to pop in and reflect on the day. Joy and Jonah share a message every morning with us about universal law and the energy of the day. And for me, it's always been in the reflection that I learn the most. And so popping in the afternoon and just sharing and curiosity about how you experienced today as well. So today we had this ruling number 4 and the 5 of clubs energy. And this morning when I woke up, I was up bright and early, 3 a.m, just thinking, but none of the thinking really made a lot of sense. So I was processing all of those thoughts and I ended up getting up. I was like, I can't go back to sleep. So I got up early and I set some very clear intentions for myself today. I do that every single day. It's part of my morning routine where I sit down, I cue, and then I do a little bit of numerology and some intention work. And I decide how I'm going to experience the day, how I'm going to contribute today, how I'm going to move my energy into the world today. And so today's energy was very specific for me. I'm focused on thrival versus survival. I'm focused on wealth. I'm focused on simplicity and ease. I'm focused on sovereignty. I'm focused on excellence. Those are always my key underlying themes. Those are my top values. It's what's most important to me. But I'm also always checking in with my core desired feeling. Do I feel activated in my core desired feeling? So many of you know my core desired feeling is bubbles. I talked about this yesterday. I'm blowing bubbles all over the place. It's something that I love to do. And I immediately, as soon as I say the word bubbles, I can feel it in my body. It just activates my body. I get lit up. I get excited. I feel playful. I feel childlike. I feel like I can do anything. It feels like possibility to me. Now, everybody experiences their core desired feeling different. If you don't know what that is, come and join at one of our coaches in Brain Game and you'll discover what that is. But this morning, my bubbles were activated. But I could also feel that new moon that's sliding in bright and early tomorrow morning. That new moon in Aries is fucking fired up. And I'm sure that many of you have noticed it today. So throughout my day, I had a very clear schedule. I had calls booked. I had these things to do. And so it was I got to do this, and this, but there's space in between. And everything changed. Nothing went according to plan. The things that I thought I was going to do wouldn't work. The things that I thought I could do, couldn't do. Calls were rescheduled. Calls were canceled. Everything was changing. The theme of the day was pivot. So that 5 energy, that 5 of clubs was like, are you willing to shift your perspective? Are you willing to change your beliefs? Are you willing to look at different aspects of what's possible? And so I felt it today where I was working on something and then all of a sudden it wouldn't work. And I could feel the frustration rising up of like, come on, like this is a 2-minute task. Why is it taking so long? And so checking in with my emotional state. Is bubbles there? Nope. Walk away. The moment that the bubbles stop being there for me is the moment that I know I need to walk away. Because as Joy and Jonah mentioned this morning, it's about alignment, not about getting the things done. So we need to be willing to follow the alignment as it takes us on the path to building what's next. And today, I mean, really, Joy and I are building things all the time. We're constantly creating. And there's a million moving pieces and there's always something to do. And yet in that, even with the to-do list of 52 million things, there was nothing on that list that got done today. Not a single thing. And yet here I am at the end of the day. I felt the frustration. I rode the wave. And yet I'm ending my day at peace. Didn't get anything done today, and that's okay. Instead, I booked flights to go somewhere else and just travel because I recognized that in the shifting and the pivoting in this 5 of clubs day, the universe was working with me. And my desire to try to control the outcome was what created the frustration versus just surrender. today is not the day to try to do things, and that's okay. So instead, I'll go and book flights, and I'll play with the cat, and I'll message a friend, and it's okay that things didn't get done. There's no urgency. It'll get done when it's meant to get done. That is one thing that I have learned to trust over the years, over this pathway of mind shift, of understanding, of teaching brain game certification. It's the one thing that has been the major shift for me, is the ability to let go and let God, to surrender. I am not God. I am source. I am connected to source. I am one with the all, but I'm not the one who can decide how things unfold. That ain't my job, and it's not your job either. So when things don't go our way, we have a tendency to have our little 5-year-old child rise up and go, "Grr, how come it didn't go my way?" Because there is so much that we cannot perceive, so much that we cannot understand. There is 99.9999999% of our reality that we can't see. And we try to control the 0.0001%, thinking that we've got this figured out. We don't know shit. We don't know what the universe is conspiring for on our behalf. We are working with energy to support our desires. So allow the universe to do its job and be willing to pivot. So all day today, tried one thing. Nope, Bubbles is not there. Give up, move over. Try this. Nope, that doesn't work either. Okay, pivot, 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 pivot. That was my day today. So I am curious to know how your day went today. I am curious to know how it unfolded. And if you did find yourself caught up in the attempt to control, the desire to try to manipulate the material world, that's okay. We've all done it. There is no judgment here. But take a moment and take a step back. Take a deep breath and just invite yourself into grace, into surrender. I am open. I am curious. And I am okay with whatever arises. I am not in control, and I am okay. There is so much magic happening in the unseen world. We cannot even begin to perceive what might be happening on our behalf. So we might want to see things in our world. We may be manifesting and creating, and we want to experience the wealth and the money in the bank account and the trips and all the things. And that is wonderful. And every once in a while, a day comes along to remind you that you are not alone. You belong with Source. You are co-creating with Source. And sometimes you got to take a day off so Source can do its job. Hope you had an amazing day. And as always, remember, I love you. I believe in you. And I see your power. Bye for now.